What's going on, guys? It's Preston, and today we have our second piece of intel for the Call of Duty World War II story. So it starts off, Call of Duty released 4 trailers for us, one for each member of the squad. So first off, we're going to start with the lowest rank. We have Private Ronald Red Daniels. He's 19 years old. He enlisted 2 months before D-Day, which will start the campaign at, it looks like. He has a pregnant wife. We find that out in the trailer, and he's described as the heart of the platoon. Next up is Private Robert Zussman. He's 21, and he enlisted December 12th, 1943. And he is described as having a warrior spirit and being fiercely loyal. Next up is Lieutenant Joseph Turner. He's 31 years old. He graduated from West Point. That's the U.S. Army Military Academy in 1938, and he's described as a born leader and inspires loyalty. We'll be back to this loyalty part. That's kind of big with his character. And then last is Sergeant William Pearson. He's 34. He's a veteran of the North African campaign during World War II. It was the first time that American soldiers saw combat. He enlisted in 1926 at 16 years old under a false ID, which is kind of weird because there was no war going on in 1926. So I think that I would assume that he had family problems, that he would lie about his age just to enlist. He's described as being tough as nails, and he never backs down. The voice actor it looks like the character is modeled after Josh Duhamel, a famous actor. He's Fergie's husband, and he's also the one military guy in the Transformers movies. It looks like from the trailer, and now that we know everyone's name, it looks like Zussman he's the Jewish one that is taken on the train with the Germans, the one that's hit by is hit in the head with the pistol by the German officer. But it looks like he's the one that's taken, and it looks like he's the one that everyone goes after. Next, Joseph Turner, Lieutenant Joseph Turner. Like I said, he's described as inspiring loyalty. So he feels really strongly about going back for Zussman, about disobeying Sergeant Pearson's orders and going back for Zussman. And that's kind of interesting considering when it describes him as being very loyal. Maybe he's just loyal to his squad. And that actually escalates. It's kind of a split second, but you actually see Joseph punch his superior, his Sergeant Pearson. So that should be up right now. And then it looks like we are going to do D-Day. D-Day is going to happen. D-Day on Xbox One, PS4, and 4K is going to happen. Last time we saw D-Day was freaking, what? I don't even know if Call of Duty 2. Last one I remember was Medal of Honor Allied Assault. But it looks like it's definitely happening. We see a couple landing craft heading towards the beaches. You can see the cliffs in the background on this picture. On this one, I know that there was one beach that was stormed on D-Day that had cliffs, and the Allies actually had to scale the cliffs with ropes and grapples and all that. But I believe that was the British, and it was not the Americans that did that. So since we follow the Americans, we won't get that, and that's kind of sad. That would be awesome to see. But as Americans, we're either going to land at Utah Beach, which is to the west of those cliffs in the distance, or Omaha Beach to the east of those cliffs. I would think it would be Omaha, actually. Omaha is the one that's always in all the media stuff. And Saving Private Ryan, they stormed Omaha Beach. I think Allied Assault, it was Omaha as well. So I think we'll do that one. The town on top of the cliff is called Pointe du Hoc. I don't know how to say it in French, but that's the multiplayer map in the beta with all the trenches. So that's just an interesting tidbit. And then in the clips, I only saw Private Daniels, or Red, and Sergeant Pearson on the landing craft. So from these trailers, I do not think that the other two, that Turner and Zussman, took part in the D-Day landings. Maybe they were just somewhere else. Maybe they just met up somewhere else. But that's about it, guys. I'm really excited for this campaign. Like, it's actually telling a story, and I feel that is going to be great. That's about it. I'll see you next time.